I'm just going to double check everything's as it should be. You should be hearing my voice as I do this check. 1 2 1 2. Yep, everything's fine. So very quickly, every now and again the connection is interrupted to the server, and that's why the last 2 streams ended abruptly. Now all you've missed is 5 minutes of story where they unlock the locked door in Madarame's house, which unlocks the door with the laser grids in the palace, and that's what Joker and Skull Ryuji are doing now. They have to defeat the guard. That's literally all you've missed, nothing else. Literally less than 5 minutes.
Sorry.
They got past the security system? You cannot go any further. You are trespassing on Lord Madarame's territory.
You guys ain't got nothing on us. I'm more scared of screwing up and having On yell at me.
Always surprises me they say on. I mean, I understand that traditionally it was for the Japanese audience, but in almost every other country it would be pronounced an. Where's the thing gone? The issue, I do apologise. Didn't want things cutting out. Okay, and we're back. Okay, so I'm thinking... Yeah, it would, yeah. I will fully admit, I knew fire was the key, because I did, while I was doing the prep,
let's go.
Yeah, basically while I was doing the prep, it did say, oh, one of your characters need fire, and I was like, well, that's a bit obvious. So Ryuji got the fire ring because they're the only 2 available, because obviously Arn, as the game say, was doing the destruction in the real world.
Don't come back.
So this is the 3rd piece. This was all initially supposed to be one big piece of about an hour to an hour and a half, and obviously with the connection interruptions, what should have been one solid long stream is now 3 parts, hence this being part 3. So I'm looking for this to be around the 35-45 minute mark, depending how far the story goes.
Takamaki-san, this is bad.
Are these the lights?
What the...
Isn't this Sayuri? Why are there so many of them?
I have no idea.
Get out!
Sensei, what is the meaning of this?
I suppose I can't keep quiet now that you've seen this. Truth be told, I'm in severe debt. I handmade these Sayuri copies and have been selling them through a special connection of mine.
But why?
The real Sayuri was stolen by one of my pupils long ago. I assume they begrudged my strictness That moment was quite a shock for me. Since then, I've been mired in a terrible artist block. Because of this distress, some of my pupils handed their ideas over to me from time to time. I knew I couldn't keep that up, so I attempted to recreate the Sayuri a number of times. However, it resulted in nothing more than replicas. That's when someone came to buy the paintings, knowing, well, they weren't original. It's all my fault. I couldn't pay the price of being famous. As expectations for me rose, it reached a point where I had no choice but to keep making them. I needed money to further your talents. I ask that you please forgive your cowardly teacher.
Please, don't.
Hold on. Something doesn't add up. If the original painting got stolen, how did you make copies of it?
I happened to find a finely detailed photograph of it in an art book.
So you managed to sell copies of a photo of the original? I'm not sure how this works, but don't people who buy paintings generally have a keen eye for the fine arts? This sounds like a lie to me.
What would you know?
Something just doesn't feel right.
Lady On, this one seems different.
As said before, one of the characters actually uses voice work. I try not to speak as much.
This is the real Sayuri. But you just said a moment ago that it was stolen.
That's a replica.
No, it's nothing of the sort. This painting kept me going. It's the reason I made it this far. Sensei, don't tell me.
It's fake. Yes, a counterfeit. I heard there was a counterfeit spreading around, so I bought it.
So you're telling me the actual artist behind the painting bought a counterfeit? That's pushing it.
You're lying, Sensei. Please, just tell us the truth.
You too? I've reported you to my private security company.
What?
I had it set up to deal with some problematic paparazzi, but I never thought it'd come in so handy.
Please, wait. Let's talk about this.
You can talk all you want to the police. That includes you, Yusuke.
Lady On, let's run!
Cat! Where did it... There's no point. They'll be here within 2 minutes.
Takamaki-san!
Yeah, let's go!
Okay, so here we are. That was the bit of story there. The secret's out. Again, as discussed, the controls were a bit sponge today.
Whoa!
Luckily it's turn-based, so yeah.
Hey, look! It's somewhere.
Oh my life, it was easy to see and I just didn't see it.
All right.
Yeah, so once this final part of part 8 is done, later today, roughly 6 hours or so I'll be back, and my plan is to continue to get a nice chunk of the game done, or at least, you know, move things ahead.
All right. I hope those two managed to get away.
I thought I was gonna die. Hey, will you let go already? Oh no, I didn't mean to push him so hard. Are you okay? Wake up!
Typical, even though he's a bit of a creep,
Who
the
are you
guy
all?
was helping and she still
Calm down,
stacks him in the
Kitagawa-kun.
face.
It's me!
Kamaki-san. That means you two are... I don't recall ever seeing this cat costume before, though. What is this place?
We're inside Madarame's heart.
Inside Sensei's heart? I'm sorry, Takamaki-san, but are you sure you're feeling okay?
She ain't lying. This is what that bastard truly feels. He's nothing but a greed-filled money grubber.
Enough of this rubbish!
Kitagawa-kun, didn't it cross your mind that something wasn't right about Madarame?
That's...
You may not want to believe it, but this is another reality as viewed through Madarame's eyes. This is his true nature.
This repulsive world? Just who are all of you?
I guess you could say we're a group that changes the hearts of rotten crooks.
If everything you say is true, then the sensei I know doesn't exist.
You gotta snap out of it.
Still, he has kept me safe these past 10 years. My gratitude for that won't just disappear.
You're gonna forgive him? At this rate, you'll...
Are you okay?
I'm trying to be rational about this, but my emotions are overwhelming me.
Sorry, but we don't have time to dawdle.
Howard.
Security level's gone through the roof. We need to get out of here at once.
I know you're supposed to feel sorry for him, but I just don't. He's such a weakling. I'm being nice because that's what Joker would do. He'd be like,
No,
"Oh, I'll help."
it's all right.
Even though you're a douche, I'll still help.
We need to get out of here. That said, we have an amateur with us now. Let's try to avoid fighting as much as possible.
Okay, so...
So this is inside of Sensei's heart? A vain museum such as this?
I will not be calling him Skidoosh. I understand I pronounced that completely wrong, but I'm doing it on purpose.
This painting!
Do you recognize it? We were thinking these might be his past pupils or something.
But why are there paintings of them here?
Technically, those aren't actually paintings. They're the pupils themselves.
Madarame saw them as objects, so that's what they are in here. Oh, and, we found yours, too.
We'll talk more later. For now, let's get out of here.
So yeah, I'm assuming you literally just...
The exit is right there!
Who is it? What the?
Talk about bullshit clothes. First a king, now some kind of shogun.
Welcome to the Museum of the Master Artist, Madarame!
Huh? Sensei? Is that you? That attire?
Disgusting.
This is all one big lie, isn't it?
My usual ragged attire is nothing but an act. Besides a famous person living in that shack, I have another home. Under a mistress's name, of course.
Okay, I'm gonna go with that because usually I'll go with the overly timid responses.
If the Sayuri was stolen, why was it in the storage room?
While this is
And if you
running,
had the
I'm
real
just
one,
gonna
why
grab
make
a
copies?
little bit of coffee.
If it's really you, Sensei, please tell me.
Foolish child, you still don't see? Painting being stolen was just a false rumor I spread. It was all a perfectly calculated staging.
What do you mean?
Let me see. How does this sound? I found the real painting, but it can't go public. You can have it for a special price, though. Ha ha! How's that for preferential treatment? Art snobs will eat it up and pay good cash at that.
No.
The value of art is purely illusion. What's the matter with providing that illusion to eager customers? Though I doubt a brat like you would ever come up with such a brilliant scheme.
You keep going on and on about money this, money that. No wonder you ended up with this disgusting museum.
You're supposed to be an artist, right? Aren't you ashamed of plagiarizing other people's work?
Art is nothing but a tool. A tool to gain money and fame. You helped me greatly as well, Yusuke.
God, pisses me off. That's your teacher.
But what about the people who believe in you? Who think you're a master artist?
I'll tell you this alone, Yusuke. If you wish to succeed in this world, I'd advise you don't rise against me. Do you believe anyone could find success with my objection holding them down?
To think I was under the care of this wretched man.
You thought I took you in out of the goodness in my heart? Plucking talented yet troubled artists allows me to find promising pupils and take their ideas. After all, it's much easier to steal the futures of children who can't fight back.
I can't believe this.
Livestock are killed for their hide and meat. This is no different, you fool. But I tire of this little chat. It's time that I...
You are unforgivable. It doesn't matter who you are. I won't forgive you!
So, you repay my keeping you around for all these years with ingratitude? You damn brat! Then, dispose of these thieves!
Get back!
How amusing.
Huh?
It seems the truth is stranger than fiction, huh?
Kitagawa-kun?
I wanted to believe it wasn't true. I had clouded my vision for so long. My eyes were truly blind. Blind and unable to see the true self behind this one horrible man.
Have you finally come to your senses?
Okay, so here we go.
How
This
foolish
is where the good
averted
stuff
your eyes
is.
from the truth. A deplorable imitation indeed. Best you part from that aspect of yourself.
Let us forge a contract.
Let us now forge a contract. I am thou, thou art I. The world is filled with both beauty and vice. It is time you teach people which is which.
Very well. Come! Goemon!
I will say the music's getting a lot of
breathtaking
effects on my
sight.
nerves, but the actual
Imitations they may be, but together they make a
sound
fine
is great.
spectacle. Though the flowers of evil blossom, be it known, abominations are fated to perish!
Whoa, this is impressive!
Who do you think you are? The price for your insolence will be death! Where are my guards? Kill them all!
The children who adored you as father. The prospects of your pupils. How many did you trample upon? How many dreams did you exchange for riches? No matter what it takes, I will bring you to justice!
I'm gonna go with that one.
Very well, bring it on!
You are in the presence of Lord Madarame! On your knees, intruders!
I learned much from you, Madarame. In order to see authenticity, one must be dispassionately realistic. With Goemon by my side, I can now ascertain your true self without any reservations.
Okay, so if I remember
Let's
right,
go.
it took, oh good, it actually helped me because for the first few seconds I genuinely didn't have a clue.
Contact. Gotcha.
Pass the baton and follow up!
Come! Rabbit snap!
I do like the addition of stuff being added on, that's good.
Up to you.
Another baton pass!
This one exactly being what I planned, but I'll just take it because there was something ugly good. Oh, okay, didn't have any box. I'll take the healing. Oh, it isn't neat. Okay, what? I say needs over, of course.
Weapon persona!
Take an easy one. Probably not gonna. Oh, nice.
Persona! There!
Let's get this over with.
Persona!
Okay, okay.
Get wrecked!
This'll hurt.
You'll pay!
Guess that's it for me.
Yeah, probably, mate.
What was that? Focus!
Okay, now hopefully.
Yusuke, you've just thrown your bright future down the drain. I'll destroy every chance you've ever had of becoming an artist.
Madarame!
You'll forever rue the day you dared defy me.
Get back here!
Kitagawa-kun!
Why can't I move?
Listen, you're totally drained. You can't do much even if you wanted to.
What a disgrace I am.
Come on, just listen to her.
You've known for quite some time, haven't you?
I'm no fool. Strange people have been coming by for years. And the plagiarism was an everyday affair. But who would want to admit that the man they owed their life to was doing such terrible things?
Why didn't you leave, Kitagawa-kun?
Well, he is the one who painted the Sayuri. On top of that, I owe him a great debt.
You mean 'cause he raised you?
I never knew my father. I was told my mother raised me by herself, but she died in an accident when I was 3. That's when Sensei took me in. I heard he helped my mother while she was still alive.
Heard?
To be honest, I don't remember much about my mother either. I did everything I could for Sensei. I thought of him as a father. But he changed. To think he would treat the Sayuri, the very foundation of his art, like that.
A lot's happened to you, huh?
When you had mentioned plagiarism, deep down, I knew you were right. That's why I so vehemently denied you. I was simply running from the truth. I'm sorry.
Sorry if there was any scratchy noise there. I do presently have a beard, so the mic might rub the beard every now and again.
You're way too serious, man. That's why you're always getting stuck in your own head. Look at me. I just go with the flow.
For real.
What are you going to do now?
I don't know.
We can't help the fact that Madarame's gone and changed. But we can change his heart. We'll make him pay for his crimes.
That reminds me. You mentioned something about that change of heart earlier.
Okay, so looking ahead
Ones about the
after
phantom
this
thieves that steal hearts?
story section, there will be
Don't tell me.
a stat growing section for a few
We'll talk
minutes,
later. We need to scram.
and then after that I will save it
Did my clothes change?
and
You
I'll
just noticed that now?
later.
Save it for after. Let's go!
But for now we do have a bit more time. Otherwise a new day will start with a lot of
And because of
story
that,
and
the PE
stuff.
teachers had a change of heart. Phantom thieves who steal hearts. To think they truly exist.
Yeah, might as well
Indeed.
tell him he was
I
in
have
the
to believe
palace
your
with
words,
you, dude.
especially after seeing a world like that. So, your plan with Madarame-sensei, with Madarame, is to force a change of heart, correct? Let me join, as a member of the Phantom Thieves. Had I faced reality sooner, this may... For the sake of the others whose futures as artists were robbed as well. That is the most civil thing I can do for the man who was, in some manner, my father.
Civil, huh?
Sounds fine to me. We're gonna deal with Madarame anyways.
He may have a mental shutdown if we screw up. We have ways to prevent that, but they aren't fail-safe. Remember how we mentioned this on our way here?
Madarame is a man who has the art world under his thumb. He has connections to many organizations. If someone like me raises my voice, it'll only be snubbed out. We have no option but this.
Kitagawa-kun.
It's a deal then.
We have a new member in the Phantom Thieves now. I hope we get along, Yusuke.
You better not slow us down.
I'll do my best.
Be nice to the dick, he's got no flipping... I'm gonna joke, I'm gonna say the bottom one.
So that was all a plan? Well, that's quite daring, Takamaki-san.
It wasn't my idea, it was theirs!
What else were we supposed to do? It's his fault for going on and on about the nude modeling thing.
I haven't given up on that yet, though.
Give it up! Oh, that reminds me. I wonder what's going on with the real Madarame. Yusuke and I were in a pretty tight situation.
Actually, I contacted him before we came here. He believes that I continued pursuing Takamaki-san. And just as you all explained, it appears he knows nothing about his shadow.
What did he say?
He was complaining to the security company how they couldn't even catch one high school girl. However, he's still furious about it, and said that he's going to take legal action against everyone.
Talk about being completely on guard.
Legal action? He's acting way too desperate. Maybe he still has more secrets.
If he were to act, it'd be after the exhibit is over. Any scandal during the show would be his loss.
Right when I think the talk about being a nude model is over, this happens?
We'll have to force a change of heart before then, if we're to dodge this legal action thing. Looks like our plan must be accomplished while the exhibit is still open.
By the way, what is this?
Huh? A cat.
But it's talking.
You have a problem with that?
No, not really.
Why not?
He's just on a different wavelength than other people.
Do you wish to draw me? You better bring out the best of me in that case. Hey, don't touch me like...
I was thinking of ordering some black bean jelly.
I bet he got that idea from a black cat.
Oh! I didn't bring any money.
Never mind. He's just weird.
Black bean jelly, I'm guessing that's a version of some sort of jello for American viewers. I would assume it as jam, which other countries may call preserves, but why would you want that as a black bean variant? They might put it on crackers or something, I genuinely don't know. Let's see. Okay, apparently.
No.
I do fast forward these, they're just basically a roundup of the day.
We just need to change his heart before he presses charges.
Do our best.
Try to focus on that problem for now.
You know, that sort of thing. Hopefully. Damn. Or do I already have? I think so. I need to assist with the next part of the story. I need a sun persona, but I don't have one loaded. No, I don't. Okay, game show and study. Okay. Let's give it a go. So, TV. Oh, bodily harm. I'll go cutting hair. Oh, okay, I was wrong. What was the second thing? I'd study at a table. So I lost the opportunity at 1 extra point of knowledge, but I made,
Make sure you close up.
according to the game, I made it 3, by calling in percentages, 3 bits of knowledge. Okay, so I believe that is as much as...
Well then.
Yeah, that's as much as I can do for today in the story. Oh, okay, it's not letting me save. Awesome.
So depressed.
In that case, we'll keep going a bit longer. Bear with me, I'm just double checking stuff as this goes through, as I've mentioned before. Oh man, I missed a few out, I think. Maybe I'm like top 5. I'm hoping top, because then I get a trophy.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, it was medium, and that's the other 2. Oh no, it was charm, okay.
Well then.
Okay, so about it was just very quickly. So here we go. I need, what do I need? Definitely want to go to, before I do the story thing, definitely want to go to the Velvet Room.
Hey, inmate.
I am jumping slightly, but it saves time. Annoying stick. That's why he's all pacing, because the stick's awkward. Anyway, go ahead. Okay.
Done already? What?
Alright, here we go. Still have business. Drop the weakest one. Or a now hermit is a character later, so I did save that, so gold, okay.
How fares your...
Time for some rehabilitation. Change your mind?
Button.
You'd like to read the compendium? Read here.
I don't know when and how to use the DLC personas yet, that's why I haven't gone into that. Well, when that time comes it will be very fun. Okay, now according to the game I need... Oh, I don't have any.